University of Ibadan is about to start, and of course, the promises to the crowd exciting since University of Ibadan fans have decided to share up the entire stadium with their music and with their voices. But please, we are begging each and every one of you that you are sitting at the end of the commentary. Please sit down. Please. Of course, quickly having a replay. And of course, back into the game. We have the starting lineup for the University of Ibadan. There is Abiola, the number one, that's the goalkeeper. There is Jimo Ibrahim. There is Daniel. We have Joseph John. There is Adekoye Remy. There is Nouri Sadiq. Ilori Michael. There is Kayode. Oyeyemi Michael too. Mother Ibenga, Babalola, Boluwatife, and of course we have this resound. There is Alaola Jibibo, Odudia, there is Aladibu Dauda, Akobe, there is Chinebin Police, Emikana Ayuba, and of course we have the last but not the least, Olabami Emmanuel. And so the Obafemi Awolowo University, the OAU Giants team, we have Akosoro Yewale, Olawale Okin, Makida Ibrahim, Olatibe Samuel, Kolawale Olawale, there is Abdullahi, Akintude Ife, Akinremi Kehinde, Adegoke Tohib, Esiapari Anthony, Adebami Ibrahim, and of course on the reserve line for the OAU Giants, there is Abdulsalam Sharif, there is Abdul Malik, Ibrahim, Gafar Majid, Balogun Tohib, Onaja Daniel, and Ishola Bolaji. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Olanike Ajabu. I'll be running the commentary all through the first and the second half respectively. And of course I have some guys here with me that will be doing it all together. Neil, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Nike. Pleasure to be with you. This is more like a southwestern derby between University of Ibadan and the Obafemi Awolowo University. There's so much riding on this. Apart from the rivalry, it's a battle for who would make it through to the knockout stage from this group. The fans of University of Ibadan have come in their large numbers, ready to cheer, ready to sing, ready to applaud their team to victory. And so far so good. It seems that they are enjoying the moment as the Obafemi Awolowo University of Ibadan player, of course, was brought down and free kick to.
And now quickly, speaking on that, Jimmy Ibadan has 4 points.
Yes.
OAU also has 4 points. That simply means whoever wins today's game straight to the quarterfinals. We have the University of Lagos who already made it to the quarterfinals and all. But then, it seems like we have 2 giants fighting against each other today. What do you think is going to happen? University of Ibadan when it comes to history, then OAU too when it comes to history.
Yeah, they brought the history really. University of Ibadan, the first institution to ever host the NUGA Games. So they come with so much of pride. And Obafemi Awolowo University, they've not looked back so far in this tournament. You just mentioned that both have 4 points, so it's winner takes all. And the winner obviously will finish top of this group. So, I mean, in terms of history, this game is not lacking in the history. But beyond the history, we want to see the very best of football. The other game gone by, University of Benin just put 3 goals past Sokoto State University. I mean, the second half, they put up a fantastic performance. So, we'd like to see something like that, a game that is not devoid of the goals and, of course, excitement.
Abayomi, you're also here with us. I mean, this is something we're seeing now. I mean, it's still a bit too much or too early for us to pinpoint which team seems to be the domineering side.
All right, thank you, Ranike. Just not as a foul from the guy from University of Ibadan. It's free kick in favor of Obafemi Awolowo University boys. Kicks to the box 18 and it's safe for the keeper to catch that. Like you rightly said, these are 2 great teams with the history, with footballing acumen. But then it's not the name will not be enough to secure them the first position. It's more or less a battle for the top spot here today. And we're here to enjoy good and interesting football. Both teams have their supporters here present in their large numbers. As much as it's a battle on the field of play, it's also a supporters battle over here. Go to University of Ibadan. 5 minutes gone in this encounter. If you're just joining us, it's the 3rd group game between University of Ibadan and Obafemi Awolowo University, and it's goalless after 5 minutes.
Adegoke Tariq, the captain of OAU, is with the ball. Of course, there is an across the center back. Already did a great job by pulling the ball out of the net. Checking the results of the OAU, I can see Shahid. There is also Kafar Majid, who might possibly be coming in again to do some turnaround with the team. A corner kick. I don't even know if I should say that was a slim save from the goalkeeper.
Obviously. Great save from the University of Ibadan goalkeeper. Another corner kick for OAU. They want to...
Adegoke Tariq taking the corner kick again.
Opportunity for OAU, but that was tied. Goal kick for University of Ibadan. Still goalless.
Abiola, the goalkeeper for UI. Adegoke Tariq again. The fireman There is Esiapari Anthony with the ball. Unfortunately, that's a foul.
Nothing to really pinpoint so far in this game. It seems that both teams are trying to settle into this fixture. Hopefully, in the next coming minutes, this game will burst into life and we enjoy the spectacle.
Olatuji Samuel, number 13, and Kayinde. Okay, Olatuji Samuel taking that free kick. Maybe that was a nice attempt.
Not the very best of attempts, really. I feel like he could have done better at that moment. I mean, he just wasted an opportunity to really get the first goal. But you will say that the distance from goal is quite huge, so it's understandable. A corner kick for Obafemi Awolowo University.
Another corner kick for OAU within the span of how many minutes, and they haven't even been able to convert any of this ball into goal. There is Adebayo for again.
The boys from OAU seem to be conceding lots of corner kicks, but the University of Ibadan boys have failed to convert any of their chances from the corner kicks. We also saw the same thing happen in the Unilag game. The guys from Adamawa State University had lots of corner kicks, but Unilag was able to defend all of it. So is it a challenge with set piece taking in this game we've seen so far?
I think basically what we're going to be seeing here this evening is the play of dignity and ego between these two universities. You don't want to take it away from them that they've really done so well academically, administration-wise. So now see them competing against each other, because whoever wins goes to the next round of this NUGA football session. And now we're having you are trying to dominate, UI Ibadan are trying as much as possible to keep OAU out of their space, but that seems impossible for the two sides. And again, Esiapari Anthony is leaving. Unfortunately, the captain of UI, the guy on jersey number 13, that's Joseph John, kept him away.
So, Olanike, if you look closely, the guys from the University of Ibadan seem to be asking all of the questions in this game. OAU is here to settle into this game. The game has pretty much been played in OAU's half all through the first 10 minutes of this game, but we haven't seen any goal. We haven't seen OAU settle properly into this game. And I believe when they properly settle into the game, we'll see them score, because we've seen OAU score goals all through the tournament. They scored in the first game, scored in the second game. So scoring is not a problem for them. However, I think defending is a major issue for them.
I agree with you absolutely, Abayomi, about OAU not having found their feet yet into the game. It seems UI to me are more calm and collected, and you can see the poise in the way they've been playing. It shows how much they came prepared for this particular game. Maybe subsequently into the game, we're going to see OAU change their tactics and maybe more relaxed. Now back into the game again. Now Paula Wale, the guy putting on jersey number 16 for OAU, telling his teammates to calm down. There is another corner kick. Oh, it's a throwing. A throwing for Unilag Ibadan. Oh, that's a long throwing. There is Ayofe Olawale, that's the goalkeeper. Akofe Olawale, the goalkeeper for OAU Giants. Ibrahim. UI on the move again. Let's see UI get past the midfield. Now there is Ife is with the ball for OAU.
I can see all that University of Ibadan are trying to do. They know that they can't really, get the very best of their opponents in terms of the midfield confrontation, so they are trying to go long. But so far so good, it's not really working. As we see OAU try to create something out of nothing. They are stringing all the passes together. Like I said earlier on, not too much to report in terms of the chances. But let's see who would break the deadlock after 30 minutes.
There was one thing in particular I noticed about the OAU Giants in their first game against Ignatius. Esiape and Tony wasn't too much into the game. Same thing with one other particular guy. But today, it seems Anthony has found his feet today. Basically, he's been the person I've been seeing on the screen. And I can really say I'm impressed. Stepping up his game is actually going to help his team a lot.
Yeah, it's very important that he asserts himself in this fixture. In as much as they look like they have one of their feet in the knockout stage of the tournament, but a good victory against a massive opponent in University of Ibadan would do. They are confident a whole lot of good going into the knockout stage. But I don't think I've been really impressed with what I've seen. It's just two sides, trying to carve the first opportunity of this game. As you see, University of Ibadan try to launch an attacking option there, but that has been dealt with by OAU, who sends a long one into the half of University of Ibadan. But it's not couldn't just hold on to it, and we have a free kick for Obafemi University.
And also for the record, the coach of Obafemi University was once an ex, not even an ex, he's something that lives in you forever. He was a gold medalist for football category in NUGA 2014, and right now is the coach. The guy said it the last time we saw on Sunday, that there's going to be an improvement in the way you play. The more they see the opponent, the more they feel the need to attack. Because there's been some changes in the team. The last people I saw last year are not the same people playing all together. Since the game is getting more interesting. I mean, now we are beginning to enjoy the game more. 22 minutes into the game between University of Ibadan and Obafemi Awolowo University. There's going to be a free kick. the offensive end. They've lost the ball too much. They get the ball in the midfield, they play the ball to the sides. In the final third, they are able to connect to their attackers, and I think that's the greatest problem they're having. Defensively, they've been very compact, but then they need to take that compactness, they need to take it to the attack, they need to score the goals, they need their fans to shout, their fans love that goal, to speak down also, and they close that goal so much, and meanwhile, they need to be better in the final third. One of those people that have stood out in all of the things they saw, is this year again. Oh my God! 96 points! Oh, what a stoppage! What a stoppage! That is obviously too small for the guys to be able to put the ball into the net. They play us about the victory. They truly don't have for them. Again! Oh. You can clearly see that all you boys are trying to avoid any penalty issue by putting their hands behind their back. I'm able to say it is a truly love of comment. You can see the whole part of the field. You have a great players for the defender. You have never said to go back to the field with him. It's often defensively on the field. Mindset for all you do. I'm still a different mindset. I'm thinking defensively. Only so that I can take on the reality. What kind of a leader is. And that's the reason why all might find themselves in the second round. Ladies and gentlemen, for the fact that top leaders into the first half of the game, and of course you can see part of the officials are about to raise it up. They don't have an issue on the field. They use the player down, and that's the guy put it on jersey, and that someone looks like Ibrahim. That looks like Ibrahim. Or should I say that's Samuel? The rest of the formation. A ball is on the floor. It's participated. That's participated on the ground. Today is the manager number 7. It requires medical attention. I think it requires medical attention. Yeah, in the extra time, and 1 minute has been added, and unfortunately, the 1 minute that has been added is yet to be played, and it has gone. That's what's funny in football. I mean, it's so funny in football when you just had extra 1 minute and then unfortunately somebody just came out and you play 15 minutes. It's an absolute exaggeration. And I hope literally you think what you cannot continue with. Because yes, that's like the way that if you don't have a person on the side, it still makes it to be scored. It still makes it to continue this game. It's out of the field, I think the play can go on. I think it's out of the field. I mean, it's on the touchline. The play can go on right now. It's out of the field. The play can go on. And in fact, since the referee is ready, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of the first half of the game. The game is the University of Chicago. And the back of the Unilag University returned in a goal extra. Let's quickly sit down to the guys on the pitch for lap-time analysis. And when we come back for the second half, of course, there is so much that will happen in the second half of the game. I think the first half was really quiet. The one something will be shouting, will be saying, we want something different. If these guys go out to the goal extra, it simply means to choose universities are into quarter-finals automatically because they are both on purpose. But I want to give it over to Farouk Olam on the pitch. Let them do the action analysis about me. When we come back, of course, we take up the commentary section again.
Gonna raise up the bar. Oh mama, yeah, yeah. We are the champions. We are the. We gotta wake this. I'm gonna raise up the bar. Oh mama, yeah, yeah. We are the champions. We are the.
Action. Step into the moment. Brace yourself. Gear up. Anticipate all expectations and boom! NUGA Games. dribbles, dazzling skills, dunks. On your marks, get set. The 26th edition of NUGA Games is here.
We got them records. I'm gonna raise up the bar. Oh mama, yeah, yeah, yeah. We are the champions. We are the.
All right, it's half time at the main bowl of the sports complex of University of Lagos. It is still the 26th edition of NUGA Games being hosted by University of Lagos. And currently, we're having the Western Derby between University of Ibadan versus OAU. Obafemi Awolowo University, and my name is Farouk Adesola. I've got Michael again with me for duties as far analyzing what transpired in the first half is concerned. You saw the match from start to second half, and a little difference between the two sides. But so far, I think the boys from Obafemi Awolowo University have been dominating, but their final thought, has been blunt.
I couldn't agree more with you, Farouk. It's been an amazing game so far. What I think is between the two teams, there's a minimum of at least 50. Let's say if I'm going to rate, it's just going to be about 49, 51%. 51% going to Obafemi Awolowo for coming out here and doing great things today. But you know, when you mentioned Unilag, something came to my mind that you did not add the University of First Choice and the Nations. But please, Farouk, do that one. I know you're here to do your job, but you saw the game this morning. Yeah. Compare the game this morning to what we have at this point in time and tell me exactly what you feel about it. All
right, you can say that again. Well, it is happening here. We are the host nation, we are the host university, yes. And they have led by example. Other will always follow whatever University of Lagos is doing. The atmosphere in the morning was close to being beyond what, if you ask me, electrifying. That's just the word. And today we also have lots of fans in the stands. In fact, it is filled beyond capacity, but you can never compare that atmosphere to the morning. And now let me just paint the scenario for you. It is 4 points each for this side. At the stands, it is 5 points each. If it ends this way, both teams will qualify. And it seems that OAU have thrown caution to the wind. They want to go out and get all 3 points. And if they continue doing that, if they get countered, eventually they might throw everything they've done right from the start, away in the last 45 minutes. If you are the coach of both sides, what will you be telling the boys, knowing fully well that a draw is enough to get into the next round of the competition?
Yeah, Farouk, you've painted a pretty understanding scenario, and I think that if I'm coach of either side, one thing will be paramount at the back of my mind, which is that whatever happens, we must try as much as possible to keep it low, because going away with a draw from here for either side will be enough for them to proceed to the next team and all that. But you must know that these schools have a huge rivalry going on between them. You could hear them even while we're at the stands. You could hear both fans shouting and screaming for their teams, and so there's a lot to play for here today. And I believe that as much as there is a tendency that a draw is enough for them to move to the next round, one of the teams wants to go forward. And if you give me, okay, I'll wait for you to ask me that question, then I'll tell you where my mind is.
All right, now let me put you right on the spot. And two teams, who know each other very well, very close to each other. Ibadan to Osun State, it's not that far. And these two teams, academically, anything Cali, they are always a rival. Now they're on the field of play, of course. Permit me to use that word. So if I'm going to put you right on the spot, who do you think will get the victory today?
If nothing changes, if it remains, if the style of play remains the same, exactly as we've seen in the first half, then I tell you, without any shadow of a doubt, I'm telling you that OAU has a better chance at nicking this one over the University of Ibadan.
All right, thank you very much, Mike. I've got Shehu Ajidagba also here with me. Shehu, I've got Shehu Ajidagba here. So let's also have his first two great teams from the West. It's more like a derby at the University of Ibadan versus Obafemi Awolowo University. You've watched from the stands, and so far so good. It's still stalemate. Both teams trying to get each other, but 4 points each, and the draw is enough. What will you be telling them if you're the coach of either side?
Go out there and get a kill.
Oh, for either teams, yeah?
Yeah, go out there and get the kill. Convert your chances.
All right, thank you very much, Shil. Unilag is saying it loud and clear. Go out there, convert the chances, and it does not care what happens to the other team. If you're going to go through or you're not, you just have to do your own assignment, and that's what football is about. The fans are crying. They want goals. Goals. That's what they're calling for. And
today,
football is about goals.
Ironically, today we've had a barrage of goals.
Yes.
The first game gave us 2 goals. The second game gave us 3. Who knows? Let's see what happens in the second half. Maybe something. This place might just be, exploding to ecstasies. We'll see what happens.
All right, big thanks to you, Michael Aguirre, for doing a very good job. Right about now, we're going for another quick break, and when we are back on your live stream, it is straight to the field of play where Obafemi Awolowo University is still squaring up against University of Ibadan. But the better side wins.
We gotta wake this. I'm gonna raise up the bar. Oh mama, yeah, yeah. We are the champions. We are the
The NUGA 2022 Games live on YouTube at Unilag on TV.
Action. Step into the moment. Brace yourself. Gear up. Anticipate all expectations and boom! NUGA Games. Fitness. The dribbles. Dazzling skills. Dunks. On your marks. Get set. The 26th edition of NUGA Games is here.
University of Education. And in their second game, they defeated their opponents, Federal University of Katsina, by a lone goal. While for University of Ibadan, their first game, they lost by a 20 goal to Federal University of Katsina. And just yesterday, they bounced back to defeat Ignatius Akere University of Education by 3 goals to 2. This is the game. The defender plays the ball into touch for a throw. It's still a goal affair. Just 5 minutes into the second half. And I must say, the occupants of this game have done well from the center referee to the assistant referee 1 and assistant referee 2. Even the referee assessor, Mr. Godwin Ekene, has done excellently well. And opportunity records. And how can we forget the match commissioner, Professor Shogba Adewale from Federal University earlier Ekiti. Ball now with Abakoda University. Another for the defender. A ginger affair in the center circle. Ball with Abakoda tries to do business in the passing. But they are the midfielders. The captain of the side. Now, our lesson says, take it easy. Why are you doing that? Just number 11. Monokin. Doing that. Sounds a bit funny, Daniel. Against themselves, but nothing too much out of the extraordinary, but just hoping that before the 90 minutes we're going to see a change or turnaround in the game. Abayomi.
Hopefully we'll see some goals in today's game. This is the last game for the day. We witnessed goals all through games we played today from the University of Lagos, winning 2-0, Kogi State University defeating OAU 3 goals to 0. We also witnessed the game between Unilag and Sokoto State University, where anybody defeated Sokoto State University 3 goals to 0. So this game would not be any different. We're expecting goals. We still have about 37 minutes left in this first half. That's a corner kick for UI.
And as you can see, the guy putting on jersey number 14 for UI is telling the fans to keep sharing them out. Well, and the UI fans are doing the exact that.
And now it's a corner kick in favor of UI, and you can clearly hear their fans shouting, chanting, inside the net, inside the net. He delivers the corner into the midfield, and the referee blows against foul. An infringement against University of Ibadan. Even though the ball went into the net, the referee says it's a foul, an offensive foul against the man jersey number 15. Oyeyemi Michael. The referee spots a foul against UI yet again, and now this will be taken by the captain himself, Adego Ketoyi, the talisman for the Bafemi Awolowo University boys. The keeper catches that easily. It was so easily. And as much as that could be easy, some goalkeepers have turned themselves to do it. Oh my gosh, the UI guys are moving, they're moving. Let's see if he's able to get past Adego Ketoib. See, that's Adego right there again. The captain, coming from the midfield down to the flanks. It's all over the field. And easily, you can easily lose sight of him, because this minute is playing defense, and the next minute is giving some pocket passes up in your box 18. Very fantastic player, I must commend. Very fantastic. You enemy, for 7 minutes into the second half of the game. An OAU Giants player is down. And as you can see, the lineman Chukwuemeka is standing to him. The only people who have been hearing their voices all across the stadium has been the UI fans. Abayomi don't eat on duty. Pick up the microphone. Akose Olawale with the ball. That's the goalkeeper of OAU. Taking the kick. And of course, before the ball got there, the goalkeeper already moved to the direction where Kende will get the ball across.
That's a bloody foul committed by Nuruddin. 60 minutes into the game, we're right out of second half, and it's still a goalless draw between the two sides, UI and OAU. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this whole thing happening. We can see right here on the screen that a couple of the fans are not happy with the fact that the referee and the lineman are not in a call. I mean, the referee says something different, the lineman says something different, and that's really pissing a lot of people off. They are even fighting the anger on us.
It's not alien in football for the linesman and the referee to not be in accordance with a particular call. But the referee's decision supersedes that of the linesman. And then the linesman picks an offside. He picks an offside call against UI, which further agitates the fans of the University of Ibadan. Like I said earlier, they are slowly getting themselves into the game. In the first half, some of them being very conservative, getting the ball onto them. But the second half, they decided to come out. And if they keep coming out, they might just find the goal.
I mean, then, if we're going to talk about it being a normal thing in a football, that the referee and the lineman usually disagree sometimes, then maybe once or twice is not fair enough.
I can only attest to one single call.
I can only attest to one, sir.
That the referee and linesman were not in accordance. It's not like it's a recurring decimal. It only occurred once, and I'm sure the linesman would agree with the referee on the decision he made.
Okay, you are about to make their first substitution. Jersey number 4 is out, and we have jersey number 8. Jersey number 4, jersey number 8, 4 times 2, 8. 4 plus 4, 8. Are going! Oh my gosh, the up was dashed. And of course, that is the ginger that we actually need. Hearing the fans singing and praising their own is exactly what we need.
University of Ibadan has always been an energetic school. From their SUG to the students, we've never known them to be calling guys. They are always at the edge of everything, and now they are spurring their team to victory. This is what would ginger the players. I must confess, I don't know how it felt like when players played behind closed doors without the fans.
Honestly, I agree with you absolutely, Abayomi. When you are a team and you play without fans, okay, I'll get to that if it's gone again for you. You already passed the ball to Ibrahim. From Ibrahim down to Antonio Sapere. From Antonio again, Ibrahim has got the ball. Oh my gosh! Kendall is not tall enough to knock the ball into the net. The guy gets number 19 for UI,
Ilorin Michael. Ilorin Michael has not exerted himself much.
Honestly, let's talk. Honestly, but before we talk about Ilorin Michael, Michael. Let's talk about OAU. They are trying to score. Oh, that's a nice fantastic save. Beautiful save. The goalkeeper. I mean the save was this is where we got flexibility. When you're a goalkeeper, you cannot dive. That shows how wrong you are in that position. But the goalkeeper of Ibadan showed us one of the things he's made of. I mean, he dived and he shows his flexibility. That's a really good one for him. And the most really good use of his height is perhaps one of the tallest goalkeepers we have in this entire tournament. Yes, I put you one of the tallest goalkeepers we have in the entire competition. And that's another added advantage. Like you said, we're going to talk about Ilori Michael. Ilori Michael has not really exerted himself. Him and Babalola Bolu have gotten a disconnect in this game. They've not really connected well with each other. I don't know what he wants to do if he needs to make a substitution in this game. But both players have failed to connect at any point in the game. Is it a dysfunction of the midfield or is it a tactical play by the coach? Speaking of Ilori Michael, the jersey number 18 for UI, the guy has been exceptional. He has been one of the most formidable players we've seen in this particular game. I mean, for over 60 minutes, the guy has literally been everywhere on the pitch. And for me, that's really nice. Like the question you asked, maybe we should question the coach tactics of UI this time around. What exactly is going on? It seems like UI has lost the midfield. They're just trying as much as possible to come up front and get the ball. And now the pressure is coming too much. There's the parents, incredible. Good defensive acumen by the team captain for UI. Oh my gosh, you guys are running. Good job, John. Good job. He finds the ball into the box. And then okay to him again. Getting himself in the midst of the defense. Trying to help his team as much as UI again. Oh, gradually. UI is gradually coming into this game. I said something earlier on. I said if UI settles fully into this game, they might just shut OAU. OAU has nobody asking of questions. OAU has no the planes. But if UI can convert just a single chance, if they can get that chance and they convert that chance, it should be much more than enough to get them in the next round. Well, like you said, UI are beginning to get themselves more in the game, and they are seeming like the dominant side, and that's exactly what we want to see. Now it looks on the screen, Abayomi, there is about to be another change for OAU. You can see, Aketude again is going. Unfortunately, it's been stopped, and it is a foul against UI. The referee spotted a foul, and to the dismay of the University of Ibadan fans, you can see them clamoring that their defender got all balls. And now UI is doing something very different. You can see the first coach fallacy to make a change now. It shows that they're doing something extremely different from what they've been doing all game. And now, on the 67th hour mark, they've made a substitution. And the person will be coming out is jersey number 17. Olarewaju Yekini will be making it. Now, Abayomi, Ibrahim is out for OAU. There is Gafar Majid. Gafar Majid came up against Olabisi Onabanjo, and that was the moment OAU had their momentum. That was the moment everything changed for OAU. I mean, the guy, he doesn't really know how to convert much goals, but trust me, he's amazing. Antonio Onibona, Antonio Onibona, he really the ball is done. Good defensive work from Adegoke. Good defense of Adegoke. You are the goal! You are again! And the goal is I don't want to say that's a clearance foul. I thought the guy was going to pass the ball correctly. Unfortunately, couldn't see his teammate. I told you can always try again. That is the most definite thing to say. Oh my goodness, you are pressing next. Abayomi, you are the press next for here. I told you the changes are very, very important. I told you the UI team are doing something different in the second half, and it is very evident. They just forced the coach, fallacy of OAU to make a change. And now they are asking the questions. They are pressuring the OAU team. OAU is finding it out to get back into this game. UI is putting back into this game. And who knows, you might just have the goal from this corner. It gets quite dangerous when you have two dominating sides on the pitch. And now you must UI is running. Oh my gosh, that bad. And could this definitely catch for Stephanie and Tony? I mean, that was a lot of tackle from behind. Could this be the moment? Could this be the moment the University of Ibadan fans have been waiting for? Tamuta. I mean, we can get less high rolls from the University of Ibadan fans. That would be quite interesting. I mean, it seems everything is just going the way they want it. The players are playing fantastically. Even the referee is beginning to see some of the errors. Johnny Ibrahim on the set piece from the right hand side. Johnny sends the ball into the box 18. And it's cleared. Guys, 19 is going. Oh my God! Good players. Who is the that is? I knew this Sadiq. Good defense. Good footwork from Mochanika Zega. Oh, he has the ball back. Ibadan has the ball back. And Lefty Sports, they have the ball. Lefty Sports, at this point in time, OAU needs to calm the game down. OAU needs to re-strategize. UI is taking the game to them at the full force. They are unable to restart the pace the University of Ibadan students are bringing right now. And they could commit any error any moment right now. Oh, did you see that costly mistake? Oh my goodness. Did you see the mistake that they remained? Good. Good for us. We actually need to re-strategize if they want to win this game, because it seems UI has decided to come out of the show by dominating so much, and that's exactly what we are seeing. Karim Jamil. Good defensive acumen from Karim Jamil. Ademoto secures a corner kick for Bafemi Awolowo University. In case you're just joining us, it's the final group game between the University of Ibadan and Bafemi Awolowo University here at the Sports Complex of the University of Lagos at the 26th edition of the Nigerian University Games Association Unilag 2022. And of course we have Adego Ketori, the captain for OAU, about to make the corner kick. Maybe, just maybe, there's going to be voices we will hear this evening from the fans. It might be the moment we've been waiting for OAU to get a goal in the match this evening. Let's see what happens. I mean, the two sides, the both got one goal, and actually they drove. Oh my goodness, good defensive work. Good defensive pass already. The referee spots a foul. Another good one. He takes a good one. Babalola takes a good one. Babalola ready. Great job. Great defensive abilities and defensive acumen from the University of Ibadan boys. Now, you are taking the train. You can clearly say it's a game of two halves. Obafemi Awolowo University has dominated the first half. Now we are seeing the second half. They are dominating the power of the great Ibadan, and they are still dominating in the second half. Others left with the shot for goal. Others left with the shot for goal. It's a long ball into the box, and it's cleared. It's cleared by that man Akira Mikende, and that's a goal kick. Somebody dominating, Ibadan dominating. The University of Ibadan supporters are not here to talk. They've been revived themselves, and the team, the cheering from the supporters, the chanting of the supporters is clearly evident in the display of the players. 74 minutes into the game, we have a couple of minutes left before we know whoever it is progresses into the quarterfinals of the football session of the NUGA 26th edition, or maybe we're going to have the two universities progress at the same time into the quarterfinals. I think it's getting more interesting. Faleti, what exactly is going to happen? Let Faleti make some changes in the team. It's getting boring, man. I mean, you are actually dominating. They've been dominating the whole second half of the game, and it's getting interesting. Pressing, applying so much pressure, and that's exactly what is happening. OAU has made a shot in this game. In the first half, from the look of it, the single shot is not enough to suppress the pressure from the University of Ibadan boys. Alright, the first half, we can see Babalola Bolu getting into the game, getting more into the game. The ball shooting from
from left to right, from right to left, from the midfield to the center. Everyone gets into the game from the University of Ibadan boys. This is what we expected in the first half. But like I said, it's a game of 2 hours. OAU had their day in the first half. They could not convert any of their chances. And now University of Ibadan calling all the shots, asking all the questions, and all that's left for us here is to find out goal we've been waiting for. Yakini to the ball for OAU. He had to make some clearing, and the ball already got down to Kafar Majid. Oh, that's a foul. That's a correct goal by the referee. That's a foul on Kafar Majid. The University of Ibadan player will be lucky not to get the yellow card for that challenge. And as we can see on our screen, the pressure of UI is down, and of course we can see the coach trying to tell one of the players to do the needful, and that's one of the most important things. Call your man player, tell him do this exact thing we want you to do. I mean, it's going to get really boring if this two giants doesn't even get a goal against each other. Another thing you must commend has been the spirit of sportsmanship that we see from all the players of all the participating schools at this year's edition of the Nigerian University Games Association Unilag 2022. Regardless of the tension, regardless of the attack, regardless of aggression, they have not lost their cool, and that's very interesting to see. Already 76 minutes into the game between University of Ibadan and Obafemi Awolowo University, still going in a goalless draw. Oh my goodness, Akitune set us to run the ball run to the opposition team. As we await close of the game currently going on, Ayaba Tech with Ajuri and Ignacio Ajuri Festivals. I'm sure both University of Ibadan students and OAU students have their calculators and are already making all their permutations as to what they need to qualify. Do they need a draw? Do they need a win? How many goals do they need to qualify? Yakin! That's Yakin! But who did Yakin give the ball to? Absolutely nobody. Now we can see Talented gesticulating to his boys to do this. Particularly, I'm sure this instruction is directed to Yakin and also what in the name of God did Jerry just played? That could have been a costly mistake by Karim Jamil. That could have been a costly mistake by Karim Jamil. But fortunately for him, he got away with that. Like I said, the University of Ibadan players, they have enough space. They've opened up the pitch. There's enough space for them to run. There's enough space for them to push their pocket passes. But what they need is a disconnect in the final third. The final third, they need to find the goal to make their fans happy, to make their supporters happy, and to shut their critics. And aside that now, we can see University of Ibadan trying to make another change. Maybe this man, just maybe, it will change him, whatever thing it is you are playing, and get a goal for them. I mean, we all know whatever it is that happens. Some people come into the game, and we see the way everything just overturned, and it might be like the winning moment for them. But for me, I would really, really love to see some goals. For the UI boys, they should receive applause from the fans. I mean, this guy has been incredible. He has also made his points all through the game. But maybe he's just going to stay in the game. We can see RFB and the linesman having some sort of discussion. Maybe an off-the-ball foul, which you don't know yet. Would the referee run it towards Lorin Michael. Hopefully, it's not to get him a card. If you start his pocket and bring out a yellow card, as Lorin Michael is about to step out of the field, it gets a yellow card for an off-the-ball foul. From on-the-ball foul on the Obafemi Awolowo University boy. Lorin Michael got a yellow card before he came out of the pitch. Now, Gonzalez is also prepped to make another substitution. Evidently, the single sub he has made has failed to create any change in what is currently happening in the second half. And now he has been stretched to make yet another change. And then that's Babalala Bellu. He's been all there. He misses the ball. Good defensive ball. I mean, it's good defensive ball. I mean, it is not working. It is not working for these guys. UI needs someone who is going to drive in into the box 18 of OAU. Let us get the ball. When you're able to drive in, trust me, there will be someone awaiting you to get it across from you. But it seems it's not just one. That's a foul. A foul. Another yellow card going to the OAU team. And that's yellow card for Kafar Majid. There
Kafama gets a yellow card. He only came in for 2 minutes ago, and now he has gotten a yellow card. And you can see the team coach of Babafemi Awolowo University, Kochike, is aggravated, is angry, is frustrated. You can see the way he's complaining to the players. I mean, what in the name of God is going on here? Oh my goodness, 81 minutes into the game, and 9 minutes, the referee is going to play the final whistle, and it seems we just watched this game, and it's going to be a goalless draw. It's going to be a goalless draw. We have 9 minutes to finalize that. Another foul on University of Ibadan player, man just number 11, Molechi Benga, and another perfect opportunity for the University of Ibadan boys to send the ball into the box 18 for the attackers to jostle for that golden goal. Okay, we have Aketude Ife, jersey number 7 for the Babafemi Awolowo University out. Then there is jersey number 18 Abdulmalik Tel, is in for Babafemi Awolowo University. The keeper catches that easily and sends a long one. He sends a long one to Manchester. You said yourself on the game. Good defensive work. I mean, good defensive work. Antonio has lost more possessions this second half. OAU has failed to string passes together. Honestly, OAU has failed to get the ball across to their strikers. They failed to play as a team in the second half. The pressure has been mounted on them by the University of Ibadan. It is not working. It is just because it is not working. It is not working for OAU. At this point, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say, but it's not working for OAU again. UI needs to convert their chances. UI needs to convert their chances. And it's going to be a long throw into the box from Adeko Oyeni. He sends a long one into the box. His hands like Timo. He shoots the ball out. He shoots the ball wide and vertical for a goal kick. And it does another sub to be made by UI. Jersey number 10. That's Akonde Afolabi. Akonde Afolabi is about to come in. Who is going to get out for him? Of course, one of the guys who has actually done a great job at the backside for UI. You can see the way everyone cheered him on. That's because he has really done a great job. Monechi Ndeya, very fantastic player in the game. Exerted his presence. He used the size well to the advantage of his team, ensuring they are not behind in this game. Yakin taking them, trying for OAU down to Abdulmalik, who just came in. There is a better Kataib, the Titanian for OAU. Of course, the ball goes back to the goalkeeper, Akonfe Lawale. Gafar Majid. There is Kolawale. Babalola Bolu makes the ball. Final pass! And a double shot in the left. Oh no! You expect him to get a goal. You expect him to get a goal. He opts for a cross. Just in front of the box 6. You expect him to go for a goal. But just to the end of the rest of the battle. It's a corner kick. And to be taken by Jami Ibrahim. There is a corner kick for UI. I thought that was a goal. I have counted that in my head, to be honest. No offside. Man down is the crossbar. He is the crossbar. Right in front of the crossbar. Right on the left. This is the closest the University of Ibadan has come to finding a goal in this game. After hitting the ball into the bar, they stood for an outside position. Unknown to about Ibadan University boys. One of their men was in the box 6 down, which made the game onside. But they failed to find a goal. That was an absolute root work. It just didn't work out for UI. I mean, 85 minutes into the game, and now we're beginning to see the better side of UI. They're trying as much as possible to enter the box 18, unlocking the new shenanigans we've seen. I think this is incredible. We didn't see the side of UI before. Why in the name of God are we just seeing this?
Like I said, it could be some tactical prowess of the coach. Let the OAU boys play to the best of their strengths in the first half, and when they tire out, when they are tiring out, we go all out on them. We stand in all our arsenal, and you can see the University of Ibadan boys currently channeling on their arsenal into this game. All balls into the box, and they are finding their way. Just the goal refuses to come.
And of course we can see an OAU player is down, and medics are not even running to attend to this guy. Maybe the referee has no color for medics. I know, okay, the medics are there, thank God. Then let's just see how things go. And that's another guy, that's Atuba, that's Yakin. Yakin is on his feet again. And it seems UI has decided to get themselves multiple coaches. You see that moment medics were attending to Yakin. You saw how many people that ran to the UI players, telling them this and this and this, do this, do that, do that. Well, I don't know. It happens when the pressure is on you.
Yes, I'm sure what the coaches are telling them is, it is now or never. You have the chance now. You have the chance to get the bragging right over Obafemi Awolowo University. It's not just the qualification at stake here. The bragging rights is also at stake. These are two of the biggest schools you have in Nigeria, and it's all about the bragging rights, not only on the field of play, but for Panthers. Now it's the 87th minute, with 3 minutes left to play in this second half. You can hear the University of Ibadan supporters chanting, all we are saying, give us one goal. They've done everything possible in the second half to get that one goal. There is the team coach of Obafemi Awolowo University going to the match commissioner to lodge a complaint. We don't know exactly what it is they are talking about, and that's the person of Portugal. I mean, I thought he was going to be the one to lead tomorrow, but then a battalion quality decided to bring them, and it seems this man is angry, man. I mean, I've seen him so many times in action, and I'm like, no, this man is too old for all of this. But then, for him to have gone to lodge a complaint, maybe after this whole thing, we're going to see what exactly it is that is wrong. But what I know is we have just 2 minutes left before the referee blows the final whistle, and it seems it's still going to be goalless. Just like you said, all soldier never dies. We can see the great coaches, the Arsene Wenger, the Alex Ferguson, they are still coaching up to now. You will see Alex Ferguson, even on the seat today as he watches Manchester United play, his hand shaking like he's on the sideline. We can never take his ball away from the man. Never, never. We can see the fans of the Ibadan open up their microphone, singing, chanting, praising, adoring their own people, and that is absolutely incredible. Why we have some of the fans who are just clueless, and they're like, oh my gosh, what's happening? What's going on? What's happening? Okay, let's just play the game and just leave here. That's the expression on most of these people's faces. It's 1 minute to the end of the second half of the encounter between the University of Ibadan and the Obafemi Awolowo University boys. It's been an interesting affair so far. A game of 2 halves. OAU dominating the first half, and University of Ife asking all the questions in the second half. Now we await the time to be awarded for extra time by the fourth official. Looks like the goalkeeper, although he is leading, Professor Lawale. Two minutes is what has been added by the official for the extra time. 2 minutes dismay to the dismay of the supporters. To the dismay of the officials, they would expect to get more than 2 minutes as added time. I said I was going to see 4 or 5 minutes extra time into the game, and at that moment, you are still trying to do a sub.
You know, I told you yesterday that you see that time being wasted. It is never replicated in the other side. Never. From what I know in football, from my experience in football, the time wasted on the field by players and keepers alike is never replicated, is never evident in the other time given by the fourth official. And UI sent a long one into the box. The ball is in the air. OAU clears the ball from danger. And it's not total danger, it's not totally averted. This could as well be the last kick of the game. It's a corner to the University of Ibadan. And OAU is looking to make yet the third substitution in this game. Inside the net is a chance by the University of Ibadan supporters. Oh my God! She was. Oh my God! It's a goal! It's a goal! What do you call this? What do you call this? Olanika, this is the last time goal we've been expecting. It's the last time goal. Goal! Goal! This is the everybody. They asked all the questions, and many of them got to the answer. The last minute goal, a back in for the University of Ibadan. They get 3 points in this encounter. They secure the team in this encounter with 3 points. A very, very fantastic goal in the last second of the 11 minutes left before the end of the game. I mean, University of Ibadan have decided to do a turnaround. Oh my goodness, that's the only thing that I can say. University of Ibadan 1, OAU 0. That was unexpected. That was the same goal that Adetone Ajasin scored from OAU back last year. Why the mistakes? 91 minutes. But like we said, it's a game of 2 halves. Obafemi University have the first half. They failed to convert any of their chances. And the University of Ibadan in the second half, the 2 charge. It just really hard. With the supporters. And the second one ahead. Didn't even shout. There was no support from the fans. There was nothing. I told you, all you are bullies when it comes to bullying people, they can do it. But he said it didn't work out for them this time. But it's 91 minutes. Leave the gentlemen. Leave the best of the whole team. The game at University is currently still 0-0. The Ajuri game is currently still 0-0. It might just give Obafemi University the opportunity to qualify as second in the group. If the game ends 0-0 Abatek, Obafemi University gets an opportunity to make it win. The chance of Obafemi moving to the quarterfinals is slim. They need the game. We come to the end of the first half. Of the second half, I beg your pardon. We come to the end of the game. It's University of Ibadan 1. Obafemi University. It is obvious. Looking at the fans, they are so quiet. I mean, they didn't even do the needful. Let's be very truthful. They didn't do the needful when we needed them. When you needed them, they didn't come and stay. They didn't come for them. You by Unilag came with everything. They came with a microphone. They came with it. But then, for me, OAU dominated the first half. They did everything. Give it to Faleti. Faleti did all he could do. It wasn't just clicking. Yes, like I told you when we started the game, I said the supporters are an important factor. You could see the vibe, you could see the energy in the second half. Nothing but all thanks to the supporters of the University of Ibadan. They came out with their large numbers. They came now. This is the result of the winning game. I mean, yes, it doesn't matter who plays the best game. It doesn't matter who has the better position. It doesn't matter anything that happens. What matters is your maximum 3 points. And Jimmy Ibadan did just that. I mean, you only take a couple of guys in the team. Why wasn't it working for them? And judging from me in the game was a no-no. As much as possible to be balanced in my analysis. But the guy was not clicking. In the second half, he was off the game. Let's give it to Adegoke for you. From the first game to the second game, then to the third game, the guy made sure he was on point. He was coming from the defense down to the midfield, to the forward line. He wasn't just clicking. Things were not working out for the Giants. Just like he said, a tree does not make a forest. Football is a team sport. No matter how good you are, you need your 10 other players to support you. And it's a case of total shutdown for the Barcelona University boys in the second half. And it's Kansas University of the boys still celebrating their first journey. And in the part of the battle, I'm going to drop the microphone to jubilate. Because it is a mouth-watering moment. 91 minutes. This was the sending that happened at the round of 16 IFL. OAU against OAU. 91 minutes. The goal came in. OAU was out of the competition. What exactly is the problem? They keep repeating the same mistake. Now the only option for them to get to the quarterfinals is for them to play the Yabatek. Those playing the Yabatek should play a goalless draw. And you can see all of them. The guys from OAU, the coaches, the players, the fans, they are all on their phones trying to get results of the game going on the Yabatek. They are running on their permutations. We have a man of full goal difference. We have 4 points. Will 4 points be enough to get us to the next round of the competition? And even if it's enough, they will only qualify as second place, meeting the person that finishes first in the other group. It was sort of interesting cracker between these two teams. But before then, please, the only chance OAU has got before we give it back to the guys on the field in the studio to have their own session is for them. In fact, OAU are on a line trend. They run, but then, incredible performance. But it doesn't really matter. Whatever thing it is you play, what happens, what matters is your maximum 3 points. Kudos to Faleti. He's done a great job. The problem is just with the team. And of course, there is a limitation to what the fans can do. But for me today, is a turn down. It's a no-no from the fans, no for me. I'm being serious.
What a match, what a match, what a game, and definitely football. That is why they call it king of all sports. It went down the wire with just few seconds left on additional time. University of Ibadan found a way to crack, the nuts, and now that has given them 6 points, and they are finished top of the table in their group. What a game of football did we just witnessed not long from now.
Of course, I mean, it was a great game of football. Not in the very best in terms of the chances created, but towards the end of the game, it burst into life. And University of Ibadan, you saw the crowd that came out to support them. They finally, being rewarded with that late winner. They got and have ensured that they qualified, to the knockout stage and top of the standings. You could see that OAU, they came with a draw. That's the way they played all through that fixture. But University of Ibadan, showed that they really wanted this game. In as much as even if this game has ended in a draw, they have still qualified because the other results from the other group ended goalless. But big congratulations to University of Ibadan. For OAU, they have to pick up the pieces and hope that in the knockout stage they do better than they've done in this fixture.
Well, it really shows the rivalry between the two sides. The fans went against each other, and we could see that both players traded a lot of tackles in the game. And for me, what would you summarize collegiate game as in Nigeria? I think we need to do a lot more. Do you think otherwise?
Yeah, of course. I mean, University of Lagos looks like we've blazed the trail here, and you can see the razzmatazz, you can see the excitement from the fans. I'm even surprised that University of Ibadan came with this, lots of fans, but it's understandable. They are not even far away from Lagos. So the support has been massive. Everybody's enjoying the moment. Hopefully the next host will do better than University of Lagos, because clearly this is I mean, in recent memory, the very best of NUGA that we've ever seen.
You can see the crowd, they are still here in the numbers, supporting their teams. While for University of Obafemi Awolowo University are still ruining their reels because it's not a very great game for them. Now I've got the winning coach from University of Ibadan with me right about now. Our coach, how do you feel winning this match in the dirt?
I feel so good winning this match in the dirt because it's a local derby in the southwest, and OAU has been really tormenting University of Ibadan for over 20 years now. So it's a good thing for me winning them. It's not qualifying or topping, but beating Obafemi Awolowo University. That is the major thing.
Well, let's talk about this match. It looks as if it was going to end in a draw, but your supporters gave you an extra edge over the opposing team, and you also made some tactical switch during the game. What exactly were the switches you made that you think gave you this victory?
The switches I made that the formation was playing 1-4-3-3, and I see that the captain in the Ife is very mobile, so I have to switch to bring in some player to come and curb all what he's doing, and at the end I got the result from that formation. So and the supporter tried for them coming down from Ibadan with 4 or 5 buses to come and support the team just because it's OAU.
All right, let's talk about the host team. Talk about University of Lagos in general. How would you rate the tournament so far? You've been to a lot of NUGA Games. Yeah. How does this stand out?
Yeah, I've been an athlete. So this University, I remember '98. I was an athlete then. So it still goes the same thing. And when it comes to University of Ibadan hosting, we know we have gotten to get the best in our hosting competition. That is it.
I was asking you about University of Lagos hosting.
University of Lagos hosting a competition. Yeah. Is that you get the best because they are all prepared and set for the games. That is what I'm saying.
All right, thank you very much, Coach, for doing a wonderful job. Hopefully, we'll do much more, as the tournament progresses. Best of luck to yourself and also your team. All right, you're still with me, Adetola Farouk, here at the main bowl of the Sports Center here at the University of Lagos. It is still the 26th edition of the NUGA Games, and definitely we are done with all group games. I think there is going to be rest tomorrow. All the 8 teams that have qualified will square up again on Thursday and size each other up. Away from football, there are also events from athletics, swimming, basketball, handball, tennis, and many more. 70 sports in total is what we have been giving to you, covering for you from day one. Now that we're reaching halfway point, we know that UTB fans watching across the world, have been enjoying everything that we've been serving you out there from the NUGA Games from the University of Lagos. Until we come back to you once again for live edition for live broadcast from tomorrow, talking about Wednesday for other games that will be going on. My name is Farouk Adetola, and big thanks to everybody, the production crew from Victor to Josh to also all the volunteers. Big thanks for you guys for doing a wonderful job. We'll be back with fresh edition of our podcast again. Bye bye and enjoy the rest of your day.
We gotta wake this. I'm gonna raise up the bar. Oh mama, yeah, yeah.